Hello, it's December 17th, 2024. If you see, it's 1 degree or 2 degrees Celsius, about 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Question of the day. Do you know any restaurants that are open on Christmas Day? Not that I'm going to the restaurants, but I'm going to the local community Christmas dinner. Just because it's easier that way, I don't have to do any cleanup. It's just the two of us. But I'm just wondering, I don't remember anything ever being open on Christmas Day. Well, I hear Chinese restaurants are open, Jewish people, and in more populated areas. I think when we first moved here, the Chinese restaurant in our town was open on Christmas, but there's no Jewish people here. So now they're not. They haven't been for a few or several years. But I do think when we first moved here, they were open on Christmas. So here's the meal for the day. I'm not really giving them too much anymore because they haven't been seeming to want to eat what I give them. So this is bananas and apple. You know, of course, they're going to look like they're going a little bad, so they, have high in sugar right now. If they don't eat it, then the possums or raccoons or whatever comes around tonight will eat them. I'll probably put it on the porch. Come on, chickies, and here they are. I'm going to see if I can get them flying this time. Nope, they're not going to fly out. They're going to walk. Last couple days, I've almost been forgetting to do these chickie check-ins. So another question, what are you going to be doing for Christmas? Like I said, I'm going to be going, oh, somebody's eating the banana, I think. I'm going to be going to the community center where they have the annual Christmas dinner by donation. Flashes in there, it's real dark, you can't see them. I'm going to bring this in, to the shed and then give them their food. Oh, let me turn on the light so y'all can see. It's an overcast day today. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. Now, I don't know. I don't know if okay, tomorrow's supposed to be the last day that I do the bell ringing. If it snows in the morning, I'm not going to go. But that'll be the last time for the bell ringing. Because then, of course, next Wednesday is Christmas. That'll be the end of it. And once Christmas comes, no more bell ringing. Which I think they should do it after Christmas, too. That's what I personally think. I don't know if I also told you that the bell ringing location I'm at is... They don't have the card reader. They still have where you just put cash. And a lot of people don't carry cash anymore. They use their card or some sort of payment like PayPal, Cash App. I don't know what all the cash option or the online options are now. Hopefully they never take cryptocurrency because that stuff, most of it ends up not being worth anything. But yeah, so we don't take, it's still cash only at the location I'm at. But it's a really small location. It's a rural area. There's not as much traffic as you get in the Myers, in Adrian, or anywhere else. But there's enough traffic to where they thought to put a kettle there. But I think I prefer the cash anyways. I'm fine with that. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I told you, but I'm not too keen on Salvation Army. I just like ringing the bell. been involved with Salvation Army as a person who stayed at the shelter a couple times. Used what people refer to as soup kitchens and feeding locations. They don't really serve soup there too much, but people still call them soup kitchens. That's depression era holdover. That term is a depression era holdover. And really, that's mostly what they serve: is soup and biscuits. But I worked there in one of their locations at Southgate. I think it was in Southgate. The location was at, and they treated us really bad at the Salvation Army store, and at the Salvation Army, it was Matt's McComb's Alternative to Temporary Shelter. I think I might have told you this before. It was a 30-day and out stay, and when it came to all the grants they claimed they could give you if you found housing to help you out, to help you get started, I finally did find a place. They don't expect you to because you can't. You really can't. The type of people who go into the shelter, you cannot possibly get back on your feet in 30 days. I mean, you're so down and out at that point that 30 days is nothing. It's not going to help at all. If anything, it's going to hinder. And I could get into that aspect of it. But anyways, when when I did find a place that I could afford, which, like I said, they didn't expect me to. They don't expect anybody to, so they don't have to keep their promises. I asked for the grant that they said they could give me for the first month's rent, and they said they didn't have the money. That the Salvation Army at the time didn't have the funding to do that. And I thought, okay, in 3 weeks you went from having enough funding to not having enough funding. What's going on here? And it was only $400. So I mean, it's like, how could you not possibly afford $400? It's just a joke. But I like ringing the bell, so. Oh, look at them two. They're bickering again. They weren't bickering for the last couple days, no.